Welcome to One Shot Presents. This is a quick shot.
That's right. This week we're going to bring to you a little Avengers special. I'm going to review New Avengers 64.
And I'm going to review Mighty Avengers 36.
That's right. So I guess New Avengers is ending at issue 65. I'm pretty sad to see it go. Not only is it one of my favorite comics recently, it's one of my favorite comics of all time. I've loved every issue. But lately, 64 included, I feel like it gets a little confusing with, you know, the Hood jumping around from different storyline to different storyline. I get confused every time I pick it up. I am following most of the Siege titles, but still New Avengers for some reason, I kind of get lost.
Well, I only have one thing to say about Mighty Avengers. Good riddance to bad rubbish. That's right, Mighty Avengers has never been really good. I mean, the first 12 issues were okay when it was Iron Man's team, but then when it switched over to Hank Pym's team, I've always thought it was kind of dumb. I mean, I don't think that the character is very good, and then they just made these crazy storylines that going against the Norse gods and all this stuff, and it's just been crappy. I mean, I don't know if it's Slott necessarily that's not a good writer, but more of the fact that just the comic is not good.
For only having one thing to say, that was a nice little speech. One thing that I do have to say is that, you know, as confused as I get, I do think Bendis is a great writer, and it's fun to read each issue. I think last episode of One Shot Presents we talked about how Siege is good, and I still stand by that, but I do hate that you only get half a cover. It's great that they're all uniform and you get this nice Siege thing on the side, but, you know, Mike McKone's artwork is awesome. Give us a full cover, you know, but oh well.
As you can see, he's still sucking up to Bendis. Anyway, the storyline on Mighty Avengers is Ultron versus Hank Pym, and his father against son. It's supposed to be this big splash ending. In a way, I'm kind of glad that the team is beat up. U.S. Agent looks like he's going to die. I hope he does. I wish Hank Pym would die. Out of 5, I'm going to have to give it a 1, only because it's ending.
I'm going to give mine a 3.
All right, everybody, so you're probably asking yourself, well, the 4 of you who are watching are probably asking yourself, what's a quick shot? Isn't this just One Shot Presents, you know, another episode? In a way, it is. What we're doing with quick shots is a new thing we're going to try where each week we're going to tell you some comics we picked up at the store this week that you need to check out. That's why we did the Avengers thing today. This one I'm going to review now, it's an older comic, but it actually came out this week, again, as a reprint. It's Proof #1. Now, Image is releasing a bunch of their #1s, Invincible, Witchblade, Savage Dragon, Chew, and they're doing it to try to draw in new readers, and it's awesome because it's the first issue, it's $1, and it's well worth every penny. I basically got Proof because I'm a huge Bigfoot lover, and so, you know, anything with a Sasquatch on the cover is going to draw me into it, and I was not disappointed. What I really liked about it, though, was that I felt like, you know, it seems like nowadays everyone's just kind of rehashing old stuff. I mean, I did like the new Star Trek movie, but it's a rehash. Indiana Jones 4, I think we all know I hated it, but it's just Indiana Jones again. Well, why not make something new? You know what I mean? Like, I felt like Proof, I felt like I was watching an episode of the X-Files, but I didn't feel like they were ripping off the X-Files. I didn't feel like they were trying to be an X-Files comic. They just did a good job of, like, thinking about what you love about that show and then making something new, and it's in a comic book form. So I thought it was really awesome. You know, basically the story is it's these agents who go looking for, you know, kind of mythological creatures, Loch Ness Monster type stuff, Mothman. They're going after a goat sucker, Chupacabra in the first issue. But it's just a lot of fun, and the artwork is amazing. Like it's really kind of that new edgy type, gritty type drawing that, you know, Chew kind of had a similar style to it, I would think. And if you like that type of stuff, this is a book for you. I don't know what to say about it other than I'm going to go add it to my hold because I think this is a sick comic. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a 5 out of 5.